That's a very difficult game, of course. A very difficult game. And if you look at the way things are going, you know, Kabako say, "Sa away go rule na Afri football, you know." Man, Yoma Ababe see you one time in this particular game. Why do I say so? So where Inter, a defensive team, as we know, for them to go to Barcelona Fakye to score 3 goals. Now waba back to a year Nikrum, and that's what 0-0. That 3 goals no shame now become useless. Wow. What was the need for all court to go all out, making sure say or share 3 goals in the game? When one should go game no go to extra time and Obi and Shibia, it goes into penalty.
But onye happy with Sawe. Because they do baby no so not. Zenka Italy team be about who mabenya 3 goals. Can they boom boom?
Yes, that is the reward unya for being brave. Because for team friend Inter Milan, you name them say they are a defensive team. Because in the Champions League this season, now had a kind of clean sheet or Makipi, the number of goals or Mark concede. For them to go toe-to-toe with Barcelona, take the lead, Barca and Tika, no money Barca and Co, no much 3 goals. No, I can say that 3 goals no much it's nothing and fashion Maggi say no one to me and Chigua. It makes Inter Milan effort to call your somewhat not in a good books. But that is the beauty of the game, man. And so it me, I don't know.
So you're champion there, you play to win.
A champion.
You play to win.
This is not a place we play to win. In the Champions League, in knockout games,
you play to win.
In the Champions League and in the knockout games, to set the caps, you play to qualify. You don't play to win. That's the beauty of the game.
Because men, sad decision now you for 40. As now, my mom and dad applause no my yard. But my team see be more. Tintin say I love the double. Play win go.
No. You see, you need to be strategic in your dealings. You need to be strategic.
Strategic, baby.
I say strategize, know how to execute your plans and make sure that you are getting the desired results. The most idea for me, who was a man, never what teams need because I never look at the game your boss. What was the need for him to call Barcelona?
You see, me na adeba kwa na me come one sempa ne we ne say you bought major tournament this year. The Oka tournament where they pay the World Cup.
Yes.
And you bought neutral ground.
Yes.
Odu nya we so hosting ade. But also World Cups you also know you play to win.
Yes.
What you say? Oh yeah, I do not cast you also win.
You
see Arabia yet be body sir. But who sa tactics na Italy teams in a patapa. That's their
DNA. At a point in time,
this time play to win.
At a point in time in football, now when Barca fana ko Barca bo na bofu India tiki taka when in but that was their DNA. They would play to win games. Now bofu now to war. But that was what they were meant to do. But it's a good one. And Emanu and so etimi ekoye. But going into the game. Historically, no one should have yes, I'm from Barcelona. No one yet. So the way the special one that sees me Nankasano seemed to be very good for them. And in 2006, they went to San Siro to qualify to the final in a green jersey. And today, if they are going to wear their green jersey, it means it's a good omen for them.
Yeah.
And coming from the back that in the day itself sees me, my yard was 2 out of 2, and they went on to win the treble. So when they say based on Saturday now, a very good answer the Matima friend Barcelona, and they are going to the game, and they will know say with Sunday one echo so their mom say no money yet at the moment, but so flip it to the other side. I hope and I say no. There are a lot of things are MON Barcelona in the last 4 semi-final away games. Barca is yet to win one per se.
Wow.
Some they qualify, but they don't win. In terms of win, not qualification. Now, they don't win away when it comes to the Champions League semi-finals. The last 4, they don't have a single win. It tells you about Barcelona team, no. and so etimijina. And so sure I'm going to Inter Milan fear. Or more we need one pair in the last 5. One pair in the last 5. And so what team I friend here Barcelona. Then the new ma or away games in the Champions League. Say fan of Bibri. And yet 4 no pair the last 4 no pair. I say fan Bibri. 15 times Abasa abo semi-final away games no. Oma lusu mako 11. Oma draw 2. And we need 2. This is not a record. Are you good? And my team friend Barcelona going to this game. And so also Inter Milan for no almost San Siro no. They are unbeaten the last 3 years in the Champions League.
Wow.
And this our final value you want keke kanema boma and since far Champions League no 1962 to 1963 season Inter Milan for no say omo bo e ofia semi-final. They are yet to lose a game.
About a semi-final.
They are yet
to lose a game.
E ofia San Siro. The game ni a game wa day. But you possible on a pay your bomb, pay impossible now. These kind of things, it goes to the bench. And the tactics on the day, the lack on the day, and the back to play. And then and so it war. DiMarco last weekend, and as last week, one so your match ran say or your collaboni. And he made sure say every time I will was something that now or kwako yen yedwa. Nteno kram Augusto ba ebe bobi. Augusto ba we saw say Inter Milan was able to match up kakra. And no Augusto ngwane to match up. They needed to double up on a bunch of Yama, a 17-year-old, being a double up on him before say yetimi a single out near in every game. It tells you the kind of numero and the Inter Milan them he's going to defend. Regardless how they played against me, I find Barcelona were away. They were able to score 3 goals. And not more there. And more mind to the game to come and say they are going to open up. They won't open up. One say Inzaghi is someone what revive that 3-5-2 system. No?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of variations and so mostly or more boss 3-back system. Mostly more ring backs, no more defenders. They are so good when it comes to defending. But on her Dumfries near Brante event DiMarco, they are attackers oriented as attacking oriented. They want to always go for it. And only dinner with me are changing. And the tactical variation on how to keep space close and make sure any players know they are very thick on the ball and they don't waste much time, they are to their advantage. They play so well, they don't even care about you having the possession and whatever. They make sure they won't get enough chances because Inter Milan team Nagasano, they don't create enough chances. They defend well and rely on the little that they get. The little said that they are going to score. And today, that is the system they will come to board with. Ombeba, defend. Yen catch basa when a counter attack, when we get our opportunities, we make it count. The moment I say your back game you never say bono, your man encounter, and that is what they are going to use today. And if they are able to use it effectively, it will be to their advantage. Barcelona, on the other hand, actually said this season, they play the ball with that tiki-taka thing. They will add the physical nature of the game. They will add the counter attack of the game, and they will also add the high line. They will come and press you high, and still when you want to attack them, over here offside. We saw the goal I see here after the game. It was because of Barcelona's high line, and high line this is now papa. So that one will also come. The mistake Inter Milan was over double up on Yama. That would be a recipe for disaster.
And he's almost tries or almost decided.
They should leave him for him to enjoy his game.
No, almost more.
Yes, if said DiMarco into me handle Yama, Augusto Mebo. Now ultimately so bet me handle now. But if they want to get Yama off, they can do so, and they will create enough opportunity for other players. Okay. Because you can't cut off Yama with one player. You will need to do 2 or 3. And when you do 2 or 3, you are creating space for Omo to operate well. And so Omo operate here, he will get things straight for team friend Barcelona. That need decisive pass, need defense splitting pass. No, he will be having the enough time and the chance to always do that. Pedro will come. They will double up, and it's going to be a recipe for disaster. They should leave him. He's a boy enjoying himself. He's a talent and a generational talent. onimbo nebo, you can't get him off the game. Let him enjoy himself. Make sure say whatever you came to do, making things tight at the back, you are making it. That's the only thing now. Team in time line betting. But if they want to get Yami off, they are creating opportunities for other players. And in recent times, the Barcelona team, no, there are times where Yama much to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a neck could be one of those days. Yama won't be able to come to the party. When you're able to cut off Yama, will you be able to cut off Rafinha? That's another question. So you play to your tactics, you play to your rules, you play to whatever you know say a war to advantage. And that will be the best in the team because of the team my friend here in Tamland. Hansi Flick needs to make sure say a lot of things will come. The last 4 games Abasabo in the semi-finals, so in your win away, he needs to make sure say because he was brought in to save the season for Team Ifeno Barcelona. Save the season because so when no man Abasa for they needed a Messiah. And Hansi Flick however he's the Messiah. And what Timia Danny players be na ye hu omo de man no mo no. Ama nei o Kabasa, you are talking about them. Sebasa free mu na enye failure for Hansi Flick.
Or Baba be Juma pa.
Enye failure for him.
Yeah.
Regardless whatever happens and Hansi Flick enye failure with Team Ifeno Barcelona. Maybe the way was ball no gave hopes to Barcelona for say or make the treble. That alone and then my and so a disappointment. Other than that, what he came to meet and what he's been able to give Barcelona at the point he's done so well for Team F1 Barcelona. The La Liga he's taking it away. Copa del Rey, imagine. Again, he's brought Barca to the level Nabasa for Nepe. Since 2014-15 season, the Ben Auto Sebasa Idruha. Basa Champions League no semi-final ni wo maso. It tells you say Nyoma kwacho kakra dia mo. Since 2014-2015 they've not been able to win the Champions League. Nyoma Liverpool for the year in 2018-2019 season. Since then, yehu Basa say will do this level. It got to a point in time Basa was playing the Europa League and even in the Europa League ni Basa film. And as we speak, when it comes to experience in the last 5 years, there was semi-final games in the Champions League. Inter Milan ahead of Team FN Barcelona. As we speak, when it comes to the Champions League experience in the last 5 years, because in the last 5 years, Inter Milan are playing in the final, and they lost Team FN Manchester City. And so they have chunk of their squad. So consistency here with Team FN and Inter Milan team, and this is a Barcelona setup that Uruanabefa was so they do this level. Barcelona Fernandez news at this point in time. No one they will get to this point. Just that they are a club that they know that each and every single time by the ball. But at this point, Kwaku say in regulation time in the 90 minutes. Inter to qualify in the 90 minutes.
In the 90 minutes.
But say a core extra time at Barcelona to qualify. Because when it comes to penalty, 6 penalties about ball in the European nights. No, they've won 5.
So about you're born in 90 minutes.
That's what we be winning. Inter to qualify.
But a contract on a penalty.
Barcelona will qualify.
Mate, where that's it. Why? I'm going to do. I would also Daniel MON-FRI. Nana Branty Barca will win by 3-1. Vasco and Kama Mochu live from Brekum Domfete. Omar Richway. Inter will qualify.